Hi, I'm Jen Garrett. I'm the mom of 9. My oldest is 19, my youngest is 2. And we've homeschooled all the way through. We took a 1.5-year break when I was pregnant with my 9th. There are breaking points that happen, and then we got right back on as soon as I had my brain back together. So we've loved it. We've had kids go through and get accepted to the colleges of their choices. Like it's working. And what I've loved and what I've learned through the knocks of that, of doing kids in high school, junior high, elementary, preschool, as well as trying to just think of one child, just my 9th grader. How do I really bring it and make things come alive? And how do I help that child's life-shifting, earth-changing mission? How do I help them live and do that? And kind of one of the main things that has helped me is just to find out what matters the very, very most and get crystal clear on what that is. Set a good system. For me, time and laid out has mattered. And then add other things in and know that these are secondary pieces. These are, if we get to, awesome. If not, no problem. And so for me, a lot of that has been just faith in my children, and that they have a testimony, and that they live it, and that they want to share it with others. And so for us, something that's helped with that has been the Come Follow Me program. And so we have it set out every day at a certain time, even at 7:30 actually, is it a certain time, where we get up and that isn't a missed thing, not when we travel, not when it's a weekend, like we do it. And it's really helped to fortify my kids, and it helps us get up in the morning and start the day at a good time so we don't stay up super late, because you don't have to get to school to start at a certain time. But that has just helped us get going, and it's working. And then we have other pieces that we add in, a lot of other pieces actually. I was just laying out my schedule for this year, and I'm like, ooh, I was trying to do a better job with the quarantine. It taught me to keep things a little bit quieter, but it's hard when you have the numbers working against you. If everybody's doing one thing, that's 9 things going on the schedule. So anyway, we're learning, but I know that nothing's gonna come in the way of that one thing that matters the most. So figure out what that is for you. And maybe it's one thing for each kid. This child really needs to work on their reading. This child really needs to get solid on chapter books. This child really needs to learn to cook. That's something they're interested in, and I want them to have time with grandma. And so I'm gonna set that up. Like, you can identify one thing for the family and then one thing for each kid, and that will be enough. And there will be more that you'll do. And you'll be like, oh, tomorrow's Columbus Day, great. Let me grab some books from the library. You'll have all kinds of cool things you'll do. But if we know that there's just one thing and everything else helps support towards that one thing, then I feel like I'm rocking it, which matters, because that's what's gonna be your biggest, what is often my biggest nemesis is, it's not working. I don't know what I'm doing. Is this even helping? And it's like, well, if I have that one focus for each child, and one focus for myself, one focus for our family, then it's not too much. And then it's like, oh, good. I just have this outlook of it's working. And you know what those one things are. That's why I love homeschool. Who's gonna know better than you what your family's one need is? Pray about it, connect with your husband about it. And the same thing with each of your kids. You know what their one thing is, and them getting to focus and having different things fan that flame, totally gonna serve them.